Like the video in the next 5 seconds or you'll wake up to Ronnie2K tickling you. And trust me, you do not want that to happen.
Life get crazy when the lights off. Shorty call my phone, get the night long. Late on the road, the lights on. Too much time on the road, I can stay long. Don't fuck any stars, I can chase one. And she always wanna fight, so I face one. Why the fuck would you always tryna take some? Life get crazy when the lights off. Shorty call my phone, get the night long. Late on the road with the lights on. Too much time on the road, I can stay long. She coming on my body, you can stay long. And she always wanna fight, so I face one. Why the fuck would you always tryna take some? Past days on the 6, I'm the same one. Old days in my lane, got my cake up. Now she wanna give me face off the wake up. Shorty give me brain, I don't want to talk to no one. I'ma get these racks by my dolly. Yeah, these people left me lonely. 4 lines in the cup, got me sleeping off the OZ. I'm in the pain like Ginobili. Life get crazy when the lights off. Shorty call my phone, get the night long.
I be flexing, you can look at my ring. If you see me and they know who I am, do a TJ on my left of my pen. Do a TJ on my God in the pen. I remember I was looking the pen. Wasn't right, but I did what I can. Looking dope as I'm just living my life. Remember times when the day wasn't right. I complain a bit and to see this right. I'ma make sure my niggas are high.
What's up guys, SoulDF back with another video. Today I'm finally revealing my godlike speed boosting slasher best guard build in the game. So many people have been asking for me to upload this video so that they know how to make the build exactly how I made it, because if you guys come in my live streams or if you saw my last John Morant video, you know that this build is that good. So let's take a look at the stats here. We got an 85 3-point shot, we got an 87 mid-range shot, 87 ball handle. You guys might be thinking like there's nothing too special about like an 87 ball handle, 85 3-point, but what the best part about this build is the finishing. Look at the contact dunk or driving dunk. It has an 84 driving dunk, and as you guys see in the top left, I'm only a 97 overall, so the stats are not even maxed out. And with this build, it's basically like a play shot. You get the 85 3-point, 87 ball handle, and you can contact dunk on people. This build is a literal glitch. It is a slasher, shooter, and playmaker all in one. Now, if I was going to compare this build to an NBA player, would I compare him to Curry? Probably not, because Curry is basically a sharpshooter, and this build does have pretty good shooting stats, but it definitely isn't maxed out like Curry's would be, and Curry cannot contact dunk like this build at all. I probably wouldn't compare him to Westbrook, because although Westbrook can finish pretty good and he can dunk on people and his playmaking is good like this build shoots way better than Westbrook, no doubt in my mind. What, is this a joke? Why is Dwight Howard on the screen? Yo, who is editing this video? Why is Dwight Howard in the comparison section? Alright, now we're talking. I would definitely compare this build to James Harden or even a player like Damian Lillard, because they have really good ISO game. You know, they can shoot the 3, they can play make, but they can also finish. Now, this build honestly probably finishes a little bit better than Harden and Lillard, but like there's really no player that can literally do what this build can do in the NBA. Alright, now I'm getting trolled. Why is he on the screen again? Alright, well, now that I showed you guys the stats for this godlike speed boosting slasher build, actually first, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're about to hit 8,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for that. But after you guys did that, now I'm going to go into the My Player Builder section so you guys can see exactly how I made this build. Alright, here we go. So for the position, I picked point guard, and then you want to press continue. And for the skill breakdown, you want to pick this one that is like mainly finishing, mainly shooting. But trust me, like the ball handle you see on the left is only 82. That's not enough to speed boost, but I'm going to show you guys how to get that higher up. For the physical profile, like most guard builds, you want to pick the top one that gives you the most speed and acceleration. And now for the attributes, and this is the most crucial part of the video, because you can totally mess up your build, because not only does this have to do with the attributes, but this like sets up your whole badge setup, so you don't want to get this wrong. So for the close shot, you don't want to max it out. You want to go to 88. For driving layup, you want to go to 87, which is max, and then driving dunk 82, which is I believe also max. So that'll give you 15 finishing badges, which is insane. And the reason that you don't want to max out close shot is because, as you see, if I put it up to 90, you don't get any more finishing badges on the bottom right, and if you go one more down, you lose a finishing badge. So this gives you 15, and then you want to move on to the next section where you max out mid-range, which gives you 80, 1, and then you max out 3-point, which gives you an 80. And then for free throw, you want to max that out to, or not max it out, put it to an 82. All right, I'm tripping. You actually do want to max out the free throw, and then you also want to max out the post fade, which will give you 21 shooting badges. Again, if you move these down, you would lose shooting badges, and 21 shooting badges is enough in my opinion, so that's why we're going with that. So for the next one, we have the playmaking. You want to go to 82 on the pass accuracy, 82 on the ball handle, which is max, and then post moves, we're only going to go to a 42, which gives you 14 playmaking, and this is kind of up to you. Kind of matters how, like, what you want to do for your playmaking badges. In my opinion, like, I only wanted 14, so as you see, if I go down one, I'll go down to 13. So if you don't want 14 for some reason, if you want less, you can take a few points off. If you want more though, you can put this all the way up. As you see, you can get up to 17 playmaking badges with this build, but then you won't get as many badges in other places like defense and rebounding. So that's why I only go to 42 on the post moves. And now onto the defense. And this build is not only good at finishing, shooting, and playmaking, but it also has solid defense. So for perimeter defense, you want to max that out. The next one is lateral quickness. You also want to max that out. And then we have steal here, which you also want to max out. And then the last one with 39 attribute upgrades remaining, you just want to put them all on defensive rebounding. And there's a big reason for this. Like, let's take it off, and let's say you wanted to put it on offensive rebounding. Look at the badges. But if you put it on defensive rebounding, you get 8. And I don't know why that is. I guess there's more. I don't know. I have no clue why that is. But just put it on defensive rebounding, trust me. And this is pretty much how you make the build attribute wise. So for the body shape, a lot of guards like to go slight, but since this is a build that's pretty good at slashing, I go built. The body shape really doesn't matter. It's up to you. However you want your player to look, it doesn't really matter. You could pick whatever you want. So for the height, you want to go 6'3". 6'3" is the default height. You could go up to 6'4", I guess. And some people are starting to go 6'2" with this build, but I like 6'3" because I don't know. I like having some height. It helps me defensively, but some people are, you know, making the transfer over to 6'2" with this build, but I go 6'3". And then for the weight, you want to go minimum weight, keeps you fast, gets that lateral quickness +3. Move on to the wingspan. I go minimum wingspan, which is 75, and you see that increase on 3-point, mid-range, and ball handle, but you do have some short hands, which is going to hurt you defensively. But like, trust me, you guys need this to help you out with the ball handling, which will allow you to speed boost when you're a 96 overall, because as you guys know, when you go up to 95 overall, for every overall you gain, you get +1 to every stat. So you guys see the 85 ball handle. This year you guys need an 86 ball handle in order to speed boost. So once you get up to a 96 overall, you get that +1. Your ball handle will go up to an 86 overall, and you'll be able to speed boost, momentum, move quicker with the dribble moves. And then the other thing that I want to mention on this screen is you guys see the driving dunk is an 82. When you get to a 97 overall, your driving dunk will have +1 for the 96, +1 for the 97. So your driving dunk will be an 84 overall, and you'll get the pro contact dunks when you hit 84. Now when you go up to a 98 overall, your driving dunk will go even higher to a 85, and then you'll get elite contact dunks with this build. So you have amazing shooting, 83 3-point shot, which will go up also. You know, when you get to like 99 overall, it'll be like an 88. You're gonna have really good like you can hit your threes if you're open, and you can elite contact dunk on people, and you can speed boost with this build. That's why this build is a literal glitch, and it's pretty solid on defense. Now for the takeover, as you guys have seen in the clips in this video that I've shown you, the slashing takeover goes crazy. When you have takeover, you can literally dunk on anybody. Some people have been making BP builds, which is, you know, what this build is called. If you didn't know that, the guy that made this build originally, his name is BP. But some people are starting to make this build with the spot up shooter takeover. I wouldn't go playmaker or shot creator, so it's kind of up to you. But I mean, I would recommend going slasher, because it's just, when you have slashing takeover, it's just like an automatic dunk every time. And if you know what you're doing, it makes this build really unstoppable, because you can just ISO. If you get by your guy and have the dunk, you can take the dunk, or even if the guy crashes, like if you're playing twos, you can just dot the guy in the corner, your teammate in the corner, and he'll shoot a 3 or something. So you're gonna pick your takeover. I recommend going slasher, like I said, and then it'll pull up this screen, which says you have built an offensive threat similar to Muhammad Abdul-Rauf, Trae Young, and Kyrie Irving. Alright, so now that I've shown you guys how to make this build, I'll show you guys what badges I use. So I just went to the test build section, so it basically reset all my badges, so I can just, you know, go through this really quick. So I use contact finisher on Hall of Fame. Actually, hold on real quick. You get Hall of Fame finishing badges and Hall of Fame shooting badges on this build, and then you get gold playmaking and gold defense and rebounding. So let's go back into the finishing. I do Hall of Fame contact. I think I do bronze Giant Slayer and bronze Relentless and bronze Lob City, and then I go Hall of Fame Slithery and Hall of Fame Fancy Footwork. So this is my setup. If you're not really going to be catching lobs, then you could take Lob City off and put it on Giant Slayer, but recently since patch 10, I've noticed like if someone throws me a lob, like I just haven't been catching them as much, so I just put Lob City on bronze. I feel like it helps me out a little bit more. Now over to the shooting badges. It's honestly crazy. I'm just doing this off the top of my head. Like this point to the game, I just know what badges I use. It's kind of weird, but you want to get like I said in my other video, you want to get the diamond. You guys see how this makes a diamond shape? That's why I call it the diamond. And then you get Hall of Fame range extender, and then you have one more badge to go. And this is up to you. I like to go difficult shots because I fade a lot, and I just feel like having this badge on helps me somewhat. You can go hot start though. This is a badge that like I've noticed makes a difference. Like I don't know, I've been sleeping on it this year, but like low key it's a solid badge. Or you could go catch and shoot if you're going to be catching spot ups or whatever. Maybe tireless shooter or volume shooter if you want to go that route, but I go difficult shots on bronze. Now I'm going to skip playmaking for a second and just show you my defensive badges real quick. So I go gold clamps. Like this is a no-brainer. You want to get gold clamps. And then like you can kind of do what you want. Like I go pick dodger on gold, and then I have 2 left, and I'll go like intimidator and interceptor, or like I'll take this off pick dodger, put it on silver, and go pickpocket. It kind of just depends on how I feel, but like interceptor is a good badge. It's just that this build's arms aren't that long, so it's kind of tough. But yeah, interceptor on bronze is pretty good, and intimidator I found out works well enough on bronze. That's really all you need for intimidator, so there's really no point to go any higher on that badge. All right, now let's talk about the playmaking badges, and this is like where, like I said, it's like I skipped this for a reason. Like it's kind of weird now because tight handles, you don't need it as much after patch 10 because it's not as effective. So I don't even use it at all. And I used to use unpluckable on bronze, but I don't know if it's just me. Since patch 10, I've been getting ripped a lot, so I put unpluckable on gold now. The next badge that I go for is bailout, and all you need is bailout on bronze. This badge helps a lot if you like pass out of a shot or something. You won't throw it out of bounds. Just put bailout on bronze. Now you have 4 left, and it kind of depends on who you're playing with. If you're playing with a interior and you're going to be throwing lobs, then I would go like Lob City passer and floor general on gold or something like that. Again, it depends on who you're playing with and kind of like, I don't know, how you play. If you're playing with a shooter though, you could put on dimer and like floor general, or dimer and Lob City if you're going to throw him some lobs, or even needle threader, or I don't know, flashy pass. Like I said, it depends on who you're playing with. But I mean, I usually throw lobs, so I'll go like this, or I'll put Lob City on gold and put needle threader on bronze. But yeah, like I said, just get unpluckable gold, quick first step gold, handles for days gold, bailout bronze, and then it's kind of up to you. All right, now like I've been saying, this build is a beast at finishing, and I thought it would be wrong if I didn't show you guys my dunks and layups animations. But before I do that, if you're still watching, go in the comments and comment speed boosting slasher, and this will show me who's loyal, who made it this far into the video, because I actually do want to know. But for the animations, and if you want to know my jump shot, you know, I obviously posted a jump shot video like last week. It did really good. If you haven't seen that, which you probably have, because it literally blew up, thank you guys for that if you did see that. But yeah, if you want my jump shot, just check that video out, and I will be uploading a dribble moves video, so that's why I'm covering it up. I don't want to leak those. But for the layups, I use James Harden. Some people use long athlete, and there's a few others that some people use, but I don't know, I just use James Harden. You can use that if you want. It doesn't matter that much. But for the dunks, now these are my flashy dunks, so let me show you the ones that you guys want. So these are the ones that are just the simple dunks that you guys definitely want to have on. Quick drops off one. Where is it? Over here on the left, you see it just goes up, dunk it. So you want that. You want basic one-handers off one, baseline reverses. This is the reverse dunk that a lot of people do. It's glitchy. You guys want that on. Athletic one-handers off one is another one. It's just you go up and just dunk it. It's simple. But then we get into the glitchy ones, and you can put these on if you want, or you don't have to. They're really flashy. Sometimes they get blocked, but not that much, honestly. Surprisingly, like not that much. These are the ones, you know, back scratching rim hangs. You see how he drops it back? If someone's behind you, they can easily block it. But if you're going into the paint to dunk on someone, then this is really glitchy. The straight arm tomahawks, if someone's like on the side of you, they can easily block it. But if you're trying to dunk on somebody, it's good. It's really up to you. If you don't want to take the risk on getting blocked, then just use the safer ones that are down here. But yeah, these are my dunk and layups. And one more thing for this section, this is crucial. Once you get to a 97 overall, you can get the contact dunks, which are all the way on the bottom. And so you guys saw I was only a 97, you know, I don't know, I dropped my overall a little bit, whatever. but I can get pro contact dunks at 97 overall. And then once you get to 98 overall, you can get the elite contact dunks, and you would just put them like right here or something, but I don't have them right now because I'm only 97. But once you get to a 98, you can get all of the contact dunks in the game. Alright, here's some more clips of me going crazy with the speed boosting slasher, but like I said before, we're going to hit 8K subs in a day or two, so thank you guys so much for that. And then we're on the road to 10K. We're already on that road. That's probably going to be my biggest milestone on YouTube yet, so I'm excited for that. But yeah guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, niggas hate on me, hate on me. I'm getting money, what the fuck can you say to me? Yeah, bitches cry for me, cry for me, cry for me. If you my nigga, then you ride for me, ride for me. Yeah, you a cheese, but you a dog to me, dog to me. Baby, you see me, get no love from me, love from me. I keep a hoodie, cause it's cold to me, cold to me. So when y'all see me, y'all gon' notice me.